Hey there, everybody. I think we're live, maybe, but welcome. Thank you all for being here. If you're coming to this video not live, go down below. All the timestamps will be below this video. I'm hoping my screen isn't black. On my side of things, it is just a blank screen. So hopefully everybody can see me. It says that I'm live, but it doesn't look like it. So hopefully I'm not talking to nobody. But anyway, welcome everybody. Ninja, hello. Jackie, hello. Sunny, hello. J-Moss, hello. Asha, hello. Jackie, hello. And Sandy Rose, hello. Marla, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And Rune, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it as well. All right, we are going to answer some super chats first, of course, as always. And then we are going to get started. Stacy, hello. Thank you for being here. Bianca, hello. And Blanca, Dawn, hello. And everybody else, welcome. All right, let's see what is going on for everybody. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, work card, please. You have the Ace of Swords here, Knight of Pentacles, work. Ace of Swords, some sort of victory. Could be communication as well, or like positive communication. And the Knight of Pentacles, just work. Knight of Pentacles is a card of hard work, so I feel like you're just working hard at this time. Roshni, if you have I think if you super chatted last night, definitely send your super chat. Post it down below. Nadia, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for the rest of April. You have the Page of Cups here, Three of Wands. Like, this is dreaming of the future, is what I would say to you, Nadia. This is just the virus situation, right? Page of Cups could be love if you're looking for love, but really it's like just dreams or kind of like dreaming of the future. The Three of Wands is the future. So I feel like in a lot of ways you're just thinking about the future, thinking about like changes and things that you want as well. Yeah, Nine of Swords, just waiting to get away from this temporary situation. Sarah, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Should I be thinking about leaving my living situation? Six of Wands, Six of Swords. Yeah, I would say yes. Two sixes. I love two sixes. I always talk about this, but to me, two sixes says you're like on the right path. You're going in the right direction. So it could just say that, thinking about moving would be a good idea. Six of Wands is like success. Both cards are like moving on too. Six of Wands, they're like moving forward. Six of Swords is also moving forward as well. So, and it's called moving on to calmer shores. So, yeah, I would say that this is probably you moving or leaving your current living situation, I would say. I feel like you'll be very successful. So, I like it. That definitely looks good. Prince, hello. Thank you for being here. Roshni, yeah, go ahead and post it. I don't have my phone. I never have my phone when I'm live. So, there would be no way for me to go and you try to find it. Psychic Gem, hello. Thank you for being here. I haven't seen you in a while. But welcome. So that's that. Jennifer Starr, hello. Thank you for being here as well. Really appreciate it. And everybody else, by the way. Mary, hello. Sandra, hello. Welcome. Siobhan, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And I'm wondering, let's see. All right. Roshni, let me know if you typed in your question or not. I don't see it yet. I don't have it from, it's not showing up. Yesterday is not showing up in my super chats. It's only today. So that's why I can't go back in the super chats and see it. Ninja, hello. Welcome. Psychic Gem, I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Lucy, hello. Thank you for being here also. Let's check one thing. Roshni, okay. So I wanted to ask if he likes me but doesn't want commitment. I think I said yes yesterday, and so, I mean, that's not really going to change. What does he want with the situation? Where does he want to take the situation? Queen of Pentacles. This is like these are good cards. To me, when two signs show up, like this together, it's a good sign. But this is kind of like delays. Yeah, it's like two. This is like stability, right? These two cards, but it's like she's skeptical of the situation. He is also skeptical of the situation. So it's like there's resistance here, is what I would say to you. You do have the Lovers, but I feel like, to me, the Pentacle cards represent very, very slow moving energy. So I feel like it's just moving forward very slowly here. Yeah, you do have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is like communication. Eight of Wands is a conclusion, and it is quick movement. But again, I feel like things are moving slowly. This could just say, basically this card here could just be saying that there needs to be more communication for it to get anywhere, is what I'd say there. Psychic Gem, it is a good, this is the perfect size cup for me, right? Extra, extra large. Sandra, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I get money after I file my income tax? Wheel of Fortune. I would say yes here. The Queen of Swords. I might sneeze. I might not. I don't know. But Wheel of Fortune, definitely luck, and could be something returning to you. It's like you gave the government an interest-free loan for an entire year, so now maybe there's some money coming back with the Wheel of Fortune. Four Swords, recovery, could be recovering some of the money, and the Queen of Swords, like government, things like that. So the World, yeah, these are all good cards, Sandra, for sure. So I would say yes. The Sun, best card in the deck. So yes, definitely, I like that a lot. Maurice, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, card for the day. You have the Nine of Wands, the Moon. Yeah, just a temporary situation. The Nine of Wands says don't give up on something that you're working towards or you're moving towards. The Moon, is again like fears, worries, things like that, but just a temporary situation. Yeah, Page of Wands, probably, I feel like a lot of people are feeling this energy right now. Page of Wands, like wanting, like feeling restless, wanting more adventure, wanting to do things in life. So I feel like a lot of people are feeling that. Yeah, I feel like it's time, like, don't give up on a plan, is what I'd say with that Nine of Wands and the Emperor for you here. Roshni, thank you again for the super chat. What would the cards advise me to do in this case? Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. I mean, this would say work. So maybe not thinking about the situation and maybe just working, right, would be a good idea for you. So that's what I would say here with these cards. So I feel in a lot of ways like focusing on work or working on something else would be a good idea, like literally working or, like starting a hobby, removing your energy. I always tell people, it's like if you're thinking about somebody and you're giving them a bunch of free attention, they're not going to move towards you, right? It's like they're getting all this free attention from you by thinking about them all the time. So I always say, find a project, find a puzzle, find a business to start, find a job or something to where you can focus on that instead. Because, it's like you need to withdraw your energy here. Both these cards are very good cards of work, but they're also very good cards of money and also cards of getting everything you want. But I feel like the Eight of Pentacles is like saying pay attention to the details as well. So that's what I would say there. Psychic Gem, yeah, we are still on lockdown. The lockdown here doesn't really get lifted until May or something. I don't know. They might have extended it again. I don't really pay attention, if I'm being honest with you. So I'm not exactly sure when the lockdown is over. They keep extending it. So who knows? Who knows what's going to happen there? Mary, I answer free questions at the end. I just take super chats at the beginning, and that's that. Because technically we don't start for another 3 minutes. So just the early birds get in here and ask questions. Casey, hello. Thank you for being here. Beth, welcome. I haven't done any sign yet, Beth. I'm going to be getting started here in like probably 2-ish minutes. Elaine, hello. Thank you for being here, and welcome. Thank you for being here as well. And AE, hello. Welcome. Thank you for being here. And everybody else, Donna, welcome. And yeah, you made it, Donna, with 3 minutes to spare. And LEM, hello. Positive vibes only, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say cards for the week. You got it. Let me just shuffle that up a little bit more. You have the World and the Nine of Swords, like, yeah, just restriction, right? So yeah, it cracks me up that just like the same thing comes up for everybody. So just not being able to get out into the world, right? So just the typical BS, right? Ten of Wands. High Priestess. Yeah, a lot of potential. I feel like a lot of people are feeling that pressure. The world is like being birthed. You know, it's like the world is like a birth card, and it's like a card of being born, but it's like wanting to pop out the other side, wanting to pop out into the other, into a new world is kind of what it represents. But that could be anything. It could be like having a very strong desire for new love and wanting to pop out the other side. It could be wanting a new job and, you know, again, wanting to pop out the other side. So it's kind of like that pressure before you're about to pop out, if that makes sense. Ten of Wands, like same thing, right? High Priestess is no action, but it is an idea, because the High Priestess is like some sort of like something popping into your unconscious awareness, some sort of, you know, it's like you are becoming aware of something that you want in life. Yeah, Page of Wands, some sort of adventure like everybody else. So very interesting. JC, thank you for the super chat. JC says lurking, right? That looks good. Pilar, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Love card, please. Empress, love it. Very attractive at this time. Magician, you can have whatever you want. So love it. Definitely, I would get out there with these cards. A lot of abundance and love as well with that Empress card. The Magician is, you know, needing to take action. The Magician is a card of kind of like needing to get started. It's almost a card of no action. Almost. Not quite. Because it's just a card that says you need to take a leap. You need to get started. So I feel like it's time to get started here, is what I'd say to you. Psychic Gem says, very challenging on lockdown. Yeah, I pretty much live on lockdown anyway. So it really hasn't changed my life very much at all. It is a little bit boring, I will admit. It's a little bit too much sometimes, but I don't know. It's been fine. I went out today into public without a mask on. I know. I'm a major daredevil going out without the mask, right? All right, enough of that. Let's get started, and we are gonna start with Aries. So let's see what we have for you, Aries people. And Aries, let's see here, Aries, what you have going on. Aries, you have the Voyage card here, so I feel like you could be traveling or wanting to travel, obviously, with this card here. So I feel like some of you want to go on a voyage. For some of you, I feel really just this whole thing here is just saying to me that you could be doing something that you have never done before. I feel like that's the type of voyage that you're going on. For some of you, for some reason, like I feel like you're doing something new in your business, or you're doing something new in like work or business that you've never done before. So you could be like starting a new project, but it feels different to me. Like you could be starting something different in work or business that you've never done before. That's just really all I feel here for you, Aries. Pretty simple reading, I would say. You have the Five of Wands and the King of Pentacles. I feel like you'll be successful no matter what you're doing. Five of Wands, you know, is a card of challenges. To me, the Five of Wands can be a card of immaturity as well, but not like, you know, I'm not calling you immature, Aries. I'm just saying that you could be starting something new. Like I said, you could be starting something that you've never done before, and that would make it immature, right? So I feel like you're just kind of like learning through the process. I am getting like stumbles here, but I don't think it matters. I feel like if you're like wanting to do something new in work or business, like I said, I feel like you'll end up very successful, this King of Pentacles, but it's like you're just going to have to go through the learning process. So that's what I'm getting here. For some of you, I mean, this could be like maybe you're setting up social media, maybe you're building your first website. Who knows? You could be doing anything like that. All those things are popping into my head here, mostly for business. So that's what I'd say there. For others, I do feel like this could be love. But again, Five of Wands would kind of represent the obstacles that you're going through. With the quarantine and all that other stuff. So I do feel like this could be an earth sign coming in for some of you in the future, but they're just not here yet. So that's that, Aries. I like it. So thank you, Aries. Taurus, let's see here. Taurus, what is going on for you? Taurus, you have this standstill card. To me, this is like a card of taking a pause and standing still, obviously. So I feel like for some of you, it is just saying that you are kind of on a pause, or you're just kind of like waiting for changes in a lot of ways. You have the Page of Cups and the Nine of Wands. The Page of Cups is kind of like a card of your dreams, and the Nine of Wands could say that you are like building towards your dreams. In a lot of ways, I feel like some of you could be taking on some extra burdens here, like extra responsibilities with that Nine of Wands. The next step is the Ten of Wands. So I feel like for some of you Taurus people, it's like you could be taking on extra responsibilities here starting tomorrow or starting soon. And I feel like this could be like a pause before you do it. Next, you have the Page of Cups. Like I said, I'm just getting dreams on this card here. So I feel like some of you are wanting to start something like a business, job. You could be wanting to start a relationship. I feel like you're about to start building towards it for some reason. Not really what the Nine of Wands means, but that's what's popping into my head. So I feel like you are building towards something here. I feel like it'll set you free. I feel like it's going to be good. I feel like there's definitely going to be a ton of work for you to do. You could be like starting something like a business, or you could be putting extra work into your business. You could be trying to get a raise as well. I'm getting on that Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands to me is a card of recognition, by the way. The Nine of Wands to me is a card of like recognition and achievement. To me, it's a card of standing out in some way. So I feel like a lot of you could be standing out. You could be getting attention, or this could say that getting attention or standing out in some way is what's ultimately going to be leading to your success. I also feel like saying unique as well, Taurus. So I feel like for some of you, this is just saying like the way that you're going to go about getting what you want in life is going to be unique to you. I feel like it's going to be, different to you. I feel like it's going to lead to kind of like different things as well. I feel like you're on your own path as well. Like, I feel like nobody else has this path that you are on or that you have been on. So I feel like some of you should pay attention to that. For a lot of you, I feel like you need to share your story as well. So I would do that because, again, I feel like your life is probably not like anybody else's. And I feel like it could be very valuable. This can be like like a little bit of a closed off energy, right? With the Nine of Wands, it can be a defensive energy, and it kind of says you need to share more because it'll probably help someone else. But that's what I have for you, Taurus. So love it, Taurus. All right, Gemini. Let's see here, Gemini. Gemini, you have the wisdom card here. I feel like this is stuff that you have already learned. I feel like you have kind of been on a deep dive recently. Maybe you've learned a lot about yourself. I feel like some of you have learned about your own resources. Like I feel like you have learned how much you have or how resourceful you are. So in a lot of ways, I feel like you have learned about like your own resources, or you have learned how resourceful you are on your own. And I feel like this is good. For others, I feel like you have like found resources that you didn't realize that you had. Like again, this could literally be money, but it could be other things as well. It could be like people. It could be knowledge, but I feel like you have found something that is very valuable to you there, Gemini. Next, you have the Queen of Pentacles here. Like I said, card resources. I feel like this is your most important card here tonight, Gemini. So I feel like a lot of you could be focused on resources or increasing your resources, focused on money or making more money as well. So I like to see that. For some reason, I'm also getting news here as well. I don't really consider the Queen of Pentacles to be a card of communication, but I do feel like there could either be communication coming in from someone here, or there could just be good news coming in. It feels like about work or business, so, it could be a raise, promotion. It could also just be, for some of you, I feel like you're just like picking up a project, or you could be continuing a project as well. It's weird because it's popping into my head as continuing a project. For some of you, I feel like you're like taking over something for somebody else. So it's like maybe somebody didn't finish something and you're kind of like finishing it back up. I don't know, weird message, but that's what I get. And finally, you have the Four of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you, you are definitely holding on to your pentacles at this time. I do feel like, for whatever reason, I do feel like it would be a good time for you to hold on to some money with this card. I don't think it's like a bad card. I don't think it's saying don't spend money or like panic or anything like that. I feel like it's just saying, make sure you have a little bit of extra money on the side. Or it could also be you just protecting your finances as well from like other people. So, and that's kind of what I feel here. Like, I would be careful of lending money to people. I would be careful of giving money away, all that other stuff, because you might need it later, is what I'd say to you. But for just for right now, I'm not saying that in the future this won't change, but just for right now, I would kind of like hold on to your finances, is what I feel there. So, that's that. All right, Cancer. Let's see here, Cancer. What is going on for you? Cancer, you have the Wonders card. I feel like you are just kind of like thinking about things in your life here. I feel like saying tip of the iceberg as well is popping into my head. So I feel like some of you are just at the beginning of something here, or it's like there's like much deeper answers to something that you're dealing with in your life. You have the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. So I feel like some of you could be going through a heartbreak, or you could be going through some sort of upset here. The Five of Pentacles to me says that you have the opportunity to fix a situation. So is the Three of Swords as well. Three of Swords is emotional, but Three of Swords says you have the opportunity to fix your situation. You have the opportunity to move away from this sadness. So I feel like some of you need to do that here. For others, I feel like you're just like diving more into spirituality, or like diving more into spiritual work, things like that. And I feel like that could actually lead to a lot of abundance with this card. I'm getting like changing vibration. Like I feel like you are changing your vibration. That's what's popping into my head with this card here, Cancer. So it's like if you've been sad, if you've been depressed, I feel like you're trying to raise your vibration, be happier. And again, I feel like that will just attract more good things into your life. I'm going to pull an extra card for you here, Cancer. You have the Five of Pentacles, Three of Swords. So some of you could have experienced a breakup or a separation here. And again, Five of Pentacles, there's a key here. All she has to do is bring it right over here, and all her problems will be solved. So it says you have the keys necessary to get out of your situation. On the traditional Rider-Waite deck, I always say Five of Pentacles. There's a church in the background. It just represents, it represents sanctuary, represents a place of sanctuary as well, and it represents a place of like safety, security, comfort, protection. All the people have to do is just go inside the church. So I feel like for a lot of you, there is a place of sanctuary, there's a place of happiness for you, but I feel like you have to just walk inside of whatever that place of happiness is for you, or it's like you're creating your own happiness with these cards. For others, like I feel like it's something, like the word traditional is popping into my head as well, but I don't think it means like traditional in the traditional sense is what I'd say to you, Cancer. I feel like there is just something in your life that maybe you have always loved to do, or maybe there's a place that you have always loved. I feel like some of you have become, it's almost like you've become separated from source, but not to like source. I feel like you have become separated from your own source, something that brings you enjoyment, pleasure, happiness, all those things. So for some of you, all I'm really getting here, I'm not going to pull you another card because this is all I'm getting. I'm just getting that I feel like you have separated from something that maybe provided you energy in the past. And it could be like a hobby. It could be just something that you enjoy doing. It could be a place you enjoy going to. I feel like some of you have to go back to like your source here, Cancer. So that's that. Thank you, Cancer. Love it. All right, Leo. Let's see what is going on for you. Leo, it wouldn't be a Leo reading anymore without a card like this. You have the opportunity card. In your weekly reading, I think you have the opportunity card as well. I always like talking all about opportunities in your weekly reading. I'm pretty sure, Leo. So I feel like there's a lot of opportunity. You always get these cards of opportunity. This deck here has an opportunity card. The other deck that I use has an opportunity card, and I'm pretty sure that you have had both like multiple times. So I feel like there's an opportunity here for you to do something, for you to get something that you want. You always get this card too. You always have the Five of Cups here. So I feel like for some of you, maybe you've lost your taste for something. I always say Five of Cups to me can be a card of sadness. It could be a card of depression as well. But it's kind of like a card of having lost your taste for wine. But it is a card that says, that there are things that you could focus on that would lead to a lot of improvements, a lot of happiness for you. I feel like it's almost like you've outgrown something. So I feel like some of you Leo people could be looking at new opportunities. I always say just looking, I've been saying this for like I've been on YouTube for like 5 or 6 years, something like that. Since the beginning, Leo, I've been saying that with your astrology, to me, there are like leadership roles or leadership opportunities or opportunities that involve sharing your wisdom. So like becoming a teacher, we're not talking about in a school necessarily. It could be, but it could just be becoming like a trainer, becoming, at a business. It could be you consulting, doing things like that. So I feel like there are a lot of those types of opportunities for Leo, especially in work. For others, I do feel like this could be like sadness over love, but I feel like it's like time to move on. I feel like there is love. I mean, even look at this card. It's like she's crying. There, all this energy. There's like a whirlpool in the middle here. It's like she is so focused on what she's lost that she can't see how this cup is much bigger than all these other cups. It's like she can't see how much she's about to gain. So for some of you, I feel like this is saying that it's time to like move on from something. Next, you have the Queen of Cups. What nurtures you here, Leo, is what I'd say to you. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is saying that you find something very nurturing, very similar to that Cancer reading. So I feel like some of you need to use kind of like that nurturing energy. For others, I feel like this could be you being nurtured here. So I feel like there could be like a lot of nurturing energy either coming in for you, or it's like you are being nurtured by other people. So I like that. Definitely trust your intuition. I always say, right? I've been saying this for the past 5 or 6 years as well, Leo, that to me, Leo is like the most underrated intuitive that exists. It's like when people think psychic or whatever, they think like Pisces, right? But it's like really, it should be Leo as well. Leo are very psychic, but maybe they don't use it. Leos are very empathic, which, in like a lot of ways is more powerful than just being just intuitive. So I feel like you're very intuitive at this time. I feel like you need to trust it there, Leo, but love it. Thank you, Leo. All right, Virgo. Let's see here, Virgo. What is going on for you? Virgo, you have the Enlightenment card. Did you have this card last night? I swear you had this card last night as well. So you could be being enlightened. You could be getting some answers at this time, I feel, for you in life. So I feel like you need to kind of trust your inner answers. For others, I feel like you need to dream with this card. So I feel like you could be, like, I feel like you need to allow your imagination to run wild. I feel like you need to get excited about things that you desire to have in life and, all that other stuff. So I would allow that to happen. You do have the Temperance card. I do get Sagittarius here, so I do feel like some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius in love here, Virgo. But for others, I feel like it's just saying, yeah, it's like good for you to dream about things that you want, but I feel like you also need to be patient as well. But you have the Eight of Wands, so it's like I feel like you need to be patient, but at the same time, I think things will move forward very quickly for you. Towards like some sort of dream or towards something that you want here. So I like to see that. The Temperance card to me is also about realizing that like nothing is good or bad. To me, the Temperance card is about like saying that everything has light aspects, everything has shadow aspects to it as well, and it's about like working with the two energies. It's not about something being good or bad. It's like I always say, it drives me nuts when I see all these astrologers talking about Chiron and Aries, for example, when they keep saying, oh, this is about healing the masculine. It's gonna destroy all men, and it's gonna be all women, and it's gonna be all feminine energy. I'm like, that's just the complete polar opposite of what we have right now. It totally unbalanced, right? So drives me nuts when I see that. To me, this is perfect balance, right? Working with both. It's like we need both, people. We live in a 3D, right? It's both sides. It's not just one thing, right? It's not all rainbows, unicorns, leprechauns, and butterflies, right? So that's like a bowl of goddamn Lucky Charms, right? That is not this world that we live in. So we have to work with both energies. We have to balance them both together. And then things will move forward faster with this Eight of Wands. That's what I feel for you there. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you could be walking away from things that no longer serve you as well here, Virgo. But I feel like it's a good thing. This is Virgo's story for forever. So I feel like you're just walking away from things that no longer serve you. Thank you, Virgo. Really appreciate it. Libra, let's see what's going on for you here, Libra people. Libra, you have the potential card as well. So I feel like there is like the potential for like a lot of opportunity for you to come in. To me, this is scary, is what I would say to you, Libra. It's like a big mountain here. You have the Tower and the Nine of Swords. So it's like, how could this be a good thing, right? Well, I think that this could be a good thing because it's almost like saying that maybe you are having to climb a mountain. Maybe you are having to go through difficulties again, or maybe you're having to overcome some sort of challenge. But it's like on the other side, could be major opportunities, could be a lot of success, could be a lot of good things coming in for you. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is saying you do maybe have to climb another mountain. You also have the Tower and the Nine of Swords. This is like thinking that a tower moment is going to last forever is what this is here for you, Libra. I feel like this is a very like long-term energy that you've been dealing with for a very long time, Libra. So I don't think this is something that's like that you're just dealing with just tomorrow. I feel like you've been dealing with this energy for a while, like waking up from a nightmare. I always say Nine of Swords, like waking up from a nightmare, but still being in the nightmare. So it's like you dreamed about your nightmare and then you wake up in your nightmare. But the thing with the Nine of Swords is it's just a temporary situation. It's something that isn't going to last forever. The Tower, rebuilding. It's like something's falling away, but it's like you're rebuilding something much bigger and better in your life. Yeah, King of Swords. King of Swords is not an easy card, is what I would say to you, Libra. This could be you as well. So you're coming up in a very strong position, but I always say like King of Swords has been through the most battles, in life, has been through the most difficulties, but he probably also has like the most wisdom. He probably also has the best, like the most intelligence and all that other good stuff as well. So I feel like you could be kind of gaining a lot of intelligence here, Libra. Yeah, Two of Cups. I feel like some of you want love as well here, but it's probably like been delayed with those cards. It's probably been maybe like slow, or maybe it's been really taking its time. But I do feel like there are improvements here. A lot of potential for you as well, Libra. So I'd say rebuild for sure. But thank you, Libra. All right, Scorpio. Let's see here, Scorpio. What is going on for you? Scorpio, you have the forgiveness card, so I feel like some of you might have to forgive someone from the past here. You have the Seven of Wands and the King of Wands. This could represent like having been hurt by someone in the past, needing to forgive that person. It could say that person was very confused in life. King of Wands to me, I always read the King of Wands as pretty much a very positive card, but what I will say is that it could represent challenges, or because it can be a card of like confusion, it can be a card of having your head in the clouds, not seeing things very clearly, right? So I do feel like there could have been some confusion here in general, and I feel like you're kind of on the other person's side of things, or they just were confused. So I feel like forgiveness would be the best thing here. For others, I feel like you're just forgiving yourself, so I feel like you should forgive yourself here with this forgiveness card. You have the Seven of Wands here. This is gonna sound weird, but like I said, I feel like sometimes we feel guilty, maybe if we like take time off, or if we don't work hard, or if we I feel like this could be almost like external pressure that you're putting on yourself here, Scorpio, based off of like things that you want in life. It's like maybe you feel like you should be farther ahead in life. Maybe you feel like you should already be married, whatever. I feel like that's like what you're forgiving yourself for, is maybe not being where you think you should be. And like I always say, I think what people need to realize is like, number one, we're probably all going to live to like 150 at least, right? Unless the coronavirus turns into something else, right? Then we're all screwed. We're all zombies. We're all dead. But probably not going to happen, Scorpio. So I would say we're all going to live for a long time. We have a long time. There's, life is short, but there's really no rush, is what I feel like saying to you. You have the King of Wands. Like I said, I do feel like someone was confused here. So I feel like for some of you, this could be some confusion from a person in your life, and I feel like they were just confused in general. For others, I feel like this is just you. To me, the King of Wands is kind of like a card of really committing to something. Same with that Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is a card of conviction. It's a card of your beliefs and the things that you believe, and like how you approach those things. So I feel like you are kind of convinced that you are going to be successful with something, and I feel like you will be. King of Wands to me is a card of raising something like a child, like raising something like a baby, and really taking care of it. So yeah, I feel like you could be working on a new project, new business, pretty much anything. I feel like it'll be really good for you. So thank you, Scorpio. Really appreciate it. Hold on one second, everybody. I just want to lower the volume of the alerts here, because it's blowing out my eardrums. So thank you to all like 20 people that just subscribed randomly, but that was loud. So anyway, Sagittarius, let's see what's going on for you, Sagittarius people. Sag, you have the Simplicity card here, so I would keep it simple with the Simplicity card. I do feel like you could be getting a lot of signs and symbols and things like that here at this time, so I would pay attention to any signs or symbols that you're seeing, Sagittarius. Did I say this to you last night? Might have been you. I can't remember who it was. For others, I would just say keep it simple, right? The simplicity card just says, like, the simplest answer is probably the right answer for you. That's why I love this coronavirus situation. Other than the terrible things that are happening to people, yeah, it's terrible, but at the same time, the situation itself has simplified things. It's made things easier in a lot of ways. So, there are some positives to the situation, is what I'd say here. So I just say keep it simple. Next, you have the World card here. I feel like you are kind of like looking at ways to complete things in your life with the World card. The World card to me is a card of completion. It's like a card of reaching your goals. It's a card of like accomplishment as well. It's also a card of integration. Like it's saying like when you reach a certain goal or you achieve something, it's like that you integrate that knowledge into yourself. And so I do feel like some of you are kind of looking for new ways to fix things here with the World card. You have the Hierophant as well. Like for whatever reason, what I would say here is it's almost like you are trying to reach something. I feel like you haven't reached these goals yet. I feel like you're waiting for a lot of things to finish, right? And I feel like you are trying to almost achieve enlightenment with this Hierophant card. Like maybe you are kind of trying to find answers about something in your life. Maybe you're trying to figure out why you've had to experience certain difficulties or challenges in your life, all that other stuff with the Hierophant card. So I feel like you're trying to find answers here, but I also feel like there are things that need to be completed first with this World card. For others, for some reason I'm getting waiting here on this Hierophant card, which is weird. Hierophant does not represent waiting to me at all, but I do feel like some of you are kind of like waiting. You could be waiting to travel. You could be waiting to move, all that other stuff here. Sagittarius. Yep, Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles to me represents more. Page of Pentacles to me represents more waiting. So I feel like a lot of you could be waiting to get started on something, or you could be waiting, but it's more like an action. I'd say like moving, traveling, dating, whatever it is that you want to do. For others, for some of you, I'm getting like written communication. So you could be waiting for written communication, or this could be saying that there's written communication coming in for you as well. I feel like it's good news though. So I feel like some of you are getting good news here, Sagittarius, but love it. So that looks good. Thank you, Sagittarius. Capricorn. Let's see here, Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the Abundance card. Love it. Amazing. So I feel like there could be a lot of abundance coming in for you here. Strength. So you have the Strength card. I feel like you're going to have to be patient for this abundance. I also feel like you're going to have to do something that either exceeds your own expectations or doing something that could be surprising to other people. So for example, like maybe other people don't expect you to start a business or get a job or do whatever. And I feel like you could be needing to do something that nobody expects you to do to get this abundance. So I do feel like there's a lot of abundance coming in for you, but it's kind of like you have to do something to get it. You have the Strength card here. I do feel fire for you, by the way, Capricorn. You have Strength and the Emperor, Leo, Aries. I do feel like there could be love coming in for you from a fire sign if you're looking for love. For others, I feel like this could be saying, that you have to be patient, but at the same time, I feel like you have to do something that other people don't expect you to do. For some of you, I feel like this is something dangerous or feels like danger. Yeah, you have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is like a rite of passage. It's like a card of going through some sort of rite of passage in your life so that you can get to the other side, so you can get to calmer waters. So I feel like a lot of you, I feel like in a lot of ways, Capricorn, out of all the signs, you've probably had the choppiest waters for a long time, but I feel like in a lot of ways this is also saying that it's like you are going to be surprising a lot of people on the other side with this card. So that's interesting. Next, you have the Emperor. Like I said, I would stick to a plan. To me, this is more just with those two cards there. To me, this is like saying you started something, see it through to the end. Like, don't give up on something. So I feel like you need to keep pushing forward towards something with this card. For some reason, I'm getting like more push. Like, I feel like you could be pushing a little bit harder with this card, with the Emperor card here. So I feel like there could be more of a push coming, or it's like you need to push harder towards some sort of goal or some sort of achievement or something you're trying to get here. So yeah, I would just start pushing harder there, Capricorn, and I feel like that will be good for you. Yeah, Ten of Wands, definitely carrying a burden, like definitely dealing with a lot of difficulties, but I feel like this could be a good thing. People always ask me, right? Never fails, like the broken toe yesterday. that I was talking about. People always say, like, how are difficulties a good thing? I mean, like, well, I can give you like a million examples, but it's like picking up burdens can be a good thing. It's like the Navy SEALs, for example, right? They go through a very difficult process, but they get something great at the end, depending on how you look at it. But it's like I feel like you are the Navy SEALs of the zodiac right now, Capricorn. That's the best way I can put it. So I feel like you need to keep pushing, because it's like you will come out the other side better than everybody else, right? So I feel like you need to keep pushing whatever you're going through. 10 of Wands, like you're at the end of the journey. You are at the end of the challenges, the difficulties. Love it. Thank you, Capricorn. Aquarius, let's see what is going on for you here, Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the power card here. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying, I feel like you could be getting recognized for some work that you've been doing. I feel like you could be getting attention as well, actually, with this card. You have the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Three of Pentacles to me is kind of like a card of showing off your work. But I feel like some of you could be literally gaining power from work that you've done. You could be getting a raise, promotion, anything like that. For others, I feel like you are just feeling, powerful based off some work that you have been doing. I also feel like this could be saying like that teamwork would be a good idea for you as well, Aquarius, especially with this Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is a very good card. It's a card of like admiring your work, or it can also say that your work is being admired by other people, but it also says like teamwork is also a good idea. It could help, teamwork could help clean things up. Teamwork could make a project you're working on or a business you're working on better. So I feel like working on a team would be a good idea with this card. That's all I'm getting there. Next, you have the Four of Swords here, Six of Wands. Yeah, a lot of attention coming in for you as well here, Aquarius. So I feel like there could be a lot of attention coming in for you. The Four of Swords is like a break, resting, relaxing, healing, all this other stuff. But I feel like you could be dreaming of this. The Four of Swords, I would say, normally the Four of Swords has a stained glass window on the card and kind of represents like dreams, things that the person is dreaming of having in life, or fantasies, things that you desire. And I feel like this is what you could be dreaming of, like success, kind of being successful, getting good news with that Six of Wands, having a victory. So I feel like a lot of you could be having a victory, or you could be having some sort of win with these cards. I love that for you, Aquarius. Yeah, the Star. Literally, some of you could be becoming famous, or you could just be getting a ton of attention with this Star. I feel like you and Pisces always get these messages of like fame. You are right next to each other. I always say like the two signs right next to each other usually get very similar messages, so it doesn't really surprise me. But I feel like some of you could be standing out. You could be becoming famous. That could be literally. It could also be on a smaller scale as well. It could be like you could be becoming well known for something. It might be on a local level. It could be like on YouTube. It could be something just among your friend group or something like that. We think of fame like being on TV, but it could be anything really for you here, Aquarius. So yeah, I like it, Aquarius. I feel like that's really good for you. All right, Pisces, let's see what we have for you, Pisces people. Pisces, you have the patience card. Two cards of patience here, actually. Well, in a lot of ways, I feel like you could be getting started already. We'll talk about this in a minute. I feel like you need to be patient. There is no reason to kind of like rush, is what I feel like saying with this card. So I definitely feel like patience with this card. I feel like this is saying like things are not going to just magically be successful for you necessarily overnight, Pisces. In a lot of ways, I feel like a lot of you Pisces are going to be seen as an overnight success. So that's it's like a little bit of a whatever you want to call it here, Pisces. I don't know. I never know what words I'm looking for, right? But I feel like for a lot of you, this is basically saying that maybe things for you have not been overnight, but I feel like you will be seen as an overnight success at something, like could be work, business, could be love as well here as well. But it's like people don't see the work that you are doing. I always tell people, it's like, people always, people who are successful are an overnight success. It's like one day you aren't successful, the next day you are. But it's like people don't see the work before that, right? So that's kind of like the feeling I get for you here, Pisces, is it's like maybe you feel like people in your life aren't seeing the work that you've done like before you have become successful here with these cards. So that's kind of weird, kind of interesting is what I'd say here. I also, Pisces, I feel like saying that you have this Eight of Swords. I feel like saying you need to allow yourself to become this, though, with this Eight of Swords. This is why I feel like that card is showing up as patience. I feel like that card is saying like you need to be patient because it's not going to happen like overnight necessarily. It's going to take time. You're going to have to build up to it. But I feel like this is what you are moving towards. For others, I feel like you could be moving forward a lot faster towards something here, Pisces. I feel like saying you need to get started. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you need to put in the work. Knight of Pentacles, hard work, right? But it is a card of like reaching a goal. To me, the Knight of Pentacles is a card of faith in a lot of ways. It doesn't necessarily represent faith, but it does because it's a card that says you need to pick an end goal and focus on that thing. When you reach that thing, you will be successful, but it's like you need to see it all the way through to the end. So I would keep pushing here. I feel like you're only scratching the surface of something here with this Eight of Swords, which is very kind of like a weird message to get for the Eight of Swords. I feel like that's why you could be stuck, is because you're like only scratching the surface. I feel like you need to dive deep into something. Could be love, could be money, could be business, could be anything in your life. But I feel like you need to make like a full commitment here. But I don't really think commitment is the right word. I think just diving in to something or like putting in the work, committing to the work, whatever you want to call it with this card here is like the answer. Next, you have the Ace of Wands here. The Sun, the best card in the deck, Pisces. I feel like this is what you're working towards. Some sort of creative new beginning here and everything you want. Total happiness, total enlightenment, celebrations, all sorts of good things with that Sun card. But it's like you have to get started with this Ace of Wands. I feel like you need to kind of like get moving. Ace of Wands is like my personal favorite card in the tarot deck. So to me, it's a card of like creativity, total creativity, creating your own reality, creating something. So I feel like you're creating a lot of things here, Pisces, not just one thing. But I also feel like you need to like dive deeper with these cards. So I really like this for you. I feel good about that Knight of Pentacles for love. I'd say if you're dating an earth sign here, Pisces, or if you have an earth sign coming in or somebody with a lot of earth in their chart, I do feel like things could go really well. Could also be a fire sign as well here. Some Pisces do well with fire, believe it or not. So I definitely feel like it's possible that it could be a fire sign. And again, I always say Leo as well. Like I've said a million times before, I know a bunch of Leo Pisces couples that actually do really, really well. So I do feel like this could be a fire sign coming in for some of you, Pisces. But for the most part, I feel like it's about you. I feel like this is about you working hard, achieving your goals. Love it. So thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now. So let me actually get this deck going. Let's switch it up, and we will do a pick a card. Mario, hello. Thank you for being here. All right, 1, 2, and 3 here, people. This is already a shuffled deck, but 1, 2, and 3. So let's see. 1, 2, and 3. Sunny, thank you, and thank you for being here. All right. If you pick card number 1, you have the Two of Cups and the Justice card. Could be love coming in for you here. Could be a Libra. So some of you could be having love with a Libra. For others, it could just be balance and love as well. Two of Cups to me is like a soulmate. So this could definitely be love coming in for you. If you're not interested in love, to me, this would just represent putting work into something that you do love. The Two of Cups is just like you and your higher self. It's, kind of like you could be just deciding where your energy is best used in your life, which this energy is a major energy right now as far as I'm concerned for everybody. It was like all last year. It's going to continue this year for like, until probably the whole entire year till after July. Basically Saturn goes back into Capricorn, and then it's there until like July. So even after that it starts moving forward, but it'll still be in Capricorn. So for that whole entire time, for a long time, if you pick card number 1, you will be very focused on kind of like where your energy goes and making sure it's efficient. Next, if you pick card number 2, you have the Three of Cups and the Strength card. Patience. I feel like there are celebrations coming in. Some of you might want to be social. You might want to socialize for a very long period of time. Again, speaking of Capricorn, if you're a Pisces, basically because of the Saturn retrograde in your 11th house, you could be feeling more lonely. You could be wanting to socialize, but also not having the opportunities to do so. Again, this could be true for everybody because of the virus situation. If the virus doesn't go away, we might be stuck at home for longer. So that could be the case here. But I feel like patience. I feel like things will change there. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the Page of Swords and the Hierophant. It could be marriage. Some of you could be like hoping to get married, or you could be looking for someone to get married to. For others, you could just be challenging beliefs, or you could be like overcoming old beliefs that you have had. The Hierophant is a card of kind of like traditional beliefs, ancestral beliefs, beliefs that you've had for a long time. Page of Swords is like, why do I believe these things? So to me, this is Neptune and Pisces. Neptune and Pisces directly challenges our beliefs, things that we've believed for a long time. There you go. Love it. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to answer questions now. Of course, super chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. I guess turning down my alerts didn't really work, did it? So, whatever. All right. Roshni, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. It definitely didn't work. Damn it. Roshni, thank you. You say, should I communicate or let him communicate? Seven of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. I would wait for him to communicate to you, is what I would say. So I would wait here. Although, what I would say is, like, the cards could say wait. But here's my deal. Roshni, right? I always tell people, and, the way I live my life personally, and I'm not trying to push this on you or anything like that, but I'm just trying to make your life easier, right? I would just communicate. I would just reach out. Reaching out now or reaching out later, it's not going to change the outcome. If you're meant to be with someone, it doesn't matter when you reach out. You will be with that person. If you're not, then you're not. It's just that simple. So I would reach out. To me, I feel like people should end the misery. It's like, if you're thinking about talking to somebody, thinking about reaching out, reach out. Because then at least you have an answer, right? So that's what I'd say there. I've embarrassed myself so many times in my life. Trust me, it's not that bad, people. I feel like people should embarrass themselves more on a daily basis, right? I do embarrass myself on a daily basis. I read cards on the internet. Like, seriously. So it's good for you. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, hiccup with my writing class, reschedule cards. Yeah, I feel like things will be fine. Ace of Pentacles, Hermit. So, yeah, I feel like things will be fine here, JC. Ace of Pentacles, love it. So, I feel like you'll be able to continue the class, or, it'll just pick up at a different time. Koopa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. More fun in your life, or needing to do things that are more fun is what I'd say to you with that Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is just a card of needing to have fun and or needing to do something that you think is fun. So I would say more fun. Three of Pentacles is hard work, but it could really represent needing to focus on the quality of your work is what's popping into my head. But it's a good card, so I like it. Casey, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Will Chris ever email me? I will. I didn't respond to that. I'm not sure. I don't know. There's something wrong with me. But yes, I definitely will. Cards for tomorrow. You have the Five of Wands here, King of Swords, Page of Cups. I feel like things will be fine for you here. Five of Wands, conflict, competition, but, to me this is more just saying that you could be currently learning a lot from just challenges that you are experiencing, that everybody's experiencing. King of Swords is you, literally gathering wisdom, right? Gemini. So kind of like learning. Page of Cups, love, but could also just be dreams and things like that as well. Yeah, the Queen of Swords, you, Chariot. I feel like there's some sort of victory coming in for you, Casey. I like it. I feel like there's good energy coming in for you, even with that Five of Wands. Virgo, love, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Random pick, please. You have the Ace of Wands. Love it. Passionate new beginning. Empress, very attractive this time. Definitely could be love coming in for you. Of course, this could be after the whole, whatever the hell this is, virus situation. But I definitely feel like this could be love coming in for you. This could be also just like a passionate new beginning, some sort of creative project that leads to abundance. A lot of abundance here. To me, the Ace of Wands is a card of abundance coming in for you. So, love it. Psychic Jim, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. New work soon. Yes, definitely. King of Pentacles, definitely work coming in for you. House move, Four of Pentacles. I feel like you could move. Four of Pentacles is like holding on to something. So, could say that you could release this, or you could have released this a lot sooner. So, I feel like you already could have released this, but I would release it. Like move is what I'd say. So, I feel like you could move for sure. Ninja, I'm so sorry, Ninja. I totally skipped you. Ninja, thank you for the super chat. You say here, Caltrans communicating with me soon. Four Swords, I would say not soon. Probably not. I would say definitely don't give up on this. I think I told you like a long time ago that you were going to have to keep like following up and, keep going after this position, or I felt like the process was going to take a long time, and I feel the same thing here. So probably not soon, but I would say don't give up on it. And card for JC. JC has the Two Wands. Thank you to Ninja. So Two Wands is a card of JC taking control. So I feel like you need to take control. It's also a card of having the whole world in your hands. So I feel like you could be, but it's like leaving a comfort zone. You know what I always say? Two Wands is a card of leaving a comfort zone. There is usually a village down here on the Two of Wands, and this person's like looking out into the future. It represents they are leaving what they have known for their whole entire lives, and they're going on an adventure. This is how they get the whole world in their hands. So I feel like JC could be doing something new, is what I would say there. Christina, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Cards for Jesse, Asaj, and me. Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. Nine of Swords, like wanting things to move forward faster here. Eight of Cups, I don't know. You might end up walking away from this, is what I'd say. It's like moving too slowly, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, you have the Queen of Wands. I mean, I feel like there's like potential here, which is like a weird feeling, but it's like moving too slowly for you or something, is what I'd say. Yeah, too slow. Too many delays. I feel like it's just unnecessary. You know what I mean? It's like, here's my problem with tarot in the first place is tarot will answer a question literally, right? Like tarot will say that, yes, this person will be in your life, but it could be 25 years from now. That's the problem with tarot, right? It doesn't, so tarot says, yeah, sure, this person will be in your life, but in 25 years. And it's like, should you wait that long? Hell no, you shouldn't wait that long. I think people, the problem with tarot as well is people think that life is like set in stone. That, that's why people believe in things like soulmates and things like that. I'm not saying we don't have soulmates, but just not the way people think we do, right? I feel like there are multiple people we could be happy with at any given time. So it's like, if we wait, if we think someone is the one, then we're going to be waiting forever. So that's what I'd say there. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Yes, but a few cards on the class. Yeah, I thought that's what I was going with. You have the Three of Wands in the future, literally. Ten of Swords, maybe disappointed that's been delayed here, JC. Ace of Cups, I feel like you'll be very happy with this. I feel like the class looks really good. So, I'm not sure if you're saying you're not going to do it or what, but I feel like things look really good here. Two aces for this. So, love it. That looks amazing. Trina, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, who am I spiritually? You have the moon here and the devil. The moon is about facing your fears. The devil could also be about facing your fears. So I feel like spiritually, you are here to kind of like overcome certain fears that you have. I feel like you could also be learning that situations are temporary here with the moon. To me, both of these cards together for you, though, would say that spiritually you are here to learn that you are not controlled. Isn't it funny that I just said this about the whole soulmate thing? It's like this is realizing that you are not stuck and you are not bound to things, that you are free, that you can create your own reality. This is too much control. The moon is control. The moon controls us, so it is control. Being controlled by fear. The devil being controlled, allowing things to control you, like addictions, or I'm not saying you're addicted to anything. I'm just saying, like addictions or difficult things or, things that you don't need in your life. So it's about like overcoming that. I feel like that's true for everybody. So, like I said, but that looks good. Syria Designs, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will my business pick up again? And when should I just do something else? I would say right away is what I'd say to you, the Fool. So right now is what I'd say here, Syria. So I feel like you should get started right away. I wouldn't wait here. So I feel like, if you want to start something new, I would get started right away. As far as when things will pick up, I would also say probably like right away. I think here's the problem. Here's my thing with the whole coronavirus situation in business is like people, keep asking me about their businesses slowing down and things like that. And I'm like, well, things probably aren't going to change for a while. And so it's like we have to come up with some other solution. We have to come up with like other ways of doing things so that we can kind of like get away from this stuff. So that's what I would say here. But I would get started right away with that Fool card is what I would say to you. Casey, you didn't get skipped. You're next. Casey, sorry. You know what the problem is since YouTube changed the whole super chat thing for me, nobody knows what I'm talking about, Casey, right? But since YouTube changed the whole super chat thing, they put the super chats in kind of like a different order. So it actually it's really weird, but it puts the highest super chats up first. But in my order, it looks different. And no, but it just doesn't matter. But just know, everybody, I try to answer all super chats in order, but it's impossible because it just mixes up the order on this thing anyway. But all right, KC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. KC says, KC Collective, only if Chris emails me later. I will email you later, I promise. Let's do it. Casey, did you recently send me an email? Because I definitely didn't get one from you recently, is what I would say. So I don't know if I missed it or what, or if it's just the other one. But let me know. But anyway, thank you, everybody, for being here. And thank you, KC. We are doing a collective because of KC. So let's see here. What's going on here, KC and everybody? This is a collective for everybody. So 1, 2, and 3. It looks amazing. Wow. Really good. This is like the first good KC collective in a while. So let's timestamp it. For everyone here in the collective, we have the 10 of Wands, or the 10 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. I feel like this is fortune after difficulty. 5 of Wands, again, going through difficulties, challenges, all, conflict, competition, all sorts of stuff like that. 10 of Cups, fortune after difficulty. So I feel like there are pretty much improvements coming in here for everybody with the 10 of Cups, and just after a difficult period of time. So love it. I feel like for some of you, I do feel like some of you could be kind of like walking away from immaturity or just people who are immature in your life. To me, the 10 of Cups could say you're like improving the people that surround you, the people, your community. You even end with the 3 of Cups, which is a card of community or your community. So I feel like that's what this could be for you. Next, we have the Judgment card and the 2 of Pentacles. I feel like everybody has a choice to stay. You have a choice. Everybody has a choice right now to stay inside the coffin, right? Or to follow your inner calling or follow some other calling and get out of the coffin, right? To me, this is like the 9 of Diamonds. When I read playing cards, 9 of Diamonds is called the Coffin, and it kind of represents, it's a very good card, represents like very positive new beginnings. When I first started reading playing cards, I used to say, I always would see, when I would pull the 9 of Diamonds, I would see like a spiral going up, right? And so to me, it kind of represented going through cycles, but these cycles were going up, leading to improvements. But it's like, we had to allow the death. We have to allow the death to happen with the coffin. That's like the feeling I'm getting here for everybody. It's like we have to allow something to die. We have to allow something to be like taken away from us in some cases, or we have to make some sort of transformation. Maybe we have to leave people behind. Maybe we have to leave a job or a business behind to have something greater, to have like our true inner calling. So that's what I'd say here. For others, I think you could be having a wake-up call. I mean, I would just say that the whole entire virus situation is one big wake-up call, like a collective wake-up call for pretty much everybody. And finally, we have the Chariot and 3 Cups. Love it. Major celebration. Victories coming in for everybody. I feel like a lot of people, again, have a choice. You have several choice cards here as well, collective. So I feel like we need to kind of like make the choice to take control of our lives with the Chariot, or also could be like picking a new path. So I feel like for a lot of us, we need to maybe either pick a new path at this time, or we need to pick something just different with this card here with the Chariot. 3 Cups card of celebration, and it's also like a card of happiness as well, card of socializing. So I feel like a lot of people are going to have opportunities to socialize as well. So love it. Thank you again, Casey. That looks really, really good. Maya, thank you for the super chat. Maya, if you have a question, definitely pop it in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. Rose, thank you for the super chat. Couple cards. You have the 3 of Pentacles, the King of Wands here. That's like a card of, showing off your work, that 3 of Pentacles. Could be love, Rose, if you're looking for love. So you could be looking for love, or you could be looking for something that you want. 3 of Pentacles is like looking for someone to work on a team with. So I feel like that's what this 3 of Pentacles is basically saying. King of Wands, for some reason I'm getting future vision here, Rose. This is what's popping into my head. So I feel like you're like looking into the future on something you want to work on. I like it. Rose also says collective. So another collective from Rose. We have the Page of Wands and the High Priestess, a lot of potential coming in for everybody. Like, how many people got potential cards tonight? A lot of people got these cards of potential. A lot of people got these cards that said, like, some sort of idea you have or some sort of thought that you're having could lead to a lot of success. So I feel like a lot of you need to take action towards, like, things that you desire or things that could be very successful for you. So thank you, Rose. Lindsay, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What Ricardo thinks about me physically and mentally. Does he want to try a relationship with me? I would say yes. This is marriage, is what I would say to you, Lindsay. You have the Hierophant, marriage, plain and simple. The Wheel of Fortune is like luck. The other reason I love the Wheel of Fortune for you here, Lindsay, is because the Wheel of Fortune represents like vibes as well. Like it, kind of like says that you two are vibing together. Yeah, I feel like he finds you very attractive. Literally, Queen of Wands, card of sexiness, right? This is a card of seduction, finds you very attractive. I always say with the Queen of Wands that you are very attractive at this time. So I feel like he finds you very attractive. Definitely wants a relationship, I would say. Again, the Hierophant does not guarantee that you will get married, but it just says, there's a very good chance, very, very good chance that there will be a, deep commitment with that card. So that looks good, Lindsay. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Yes, would not depend on cards to take class. Oh, good. Yeah, I pulled you another card, Justice. Putting the energy into it. JC, I would definitely do it. Claudia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Claudia, you say here, love cards, please. King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Love it. Earth sign coming in for you. Ace of Wands, like your emotions overflowing, being really happy. Really good. So I feel like there's definitely love coming in. Could be an Earth sign. Could be somebody at work as well. Maya, thank you again for the super chat. You say here, love cards, please. Lovers, love it. 2 of Wands, someone coming in the future, probably Maya. But definitely love coming in for you. You have the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is probably just... could be like external things controlling your love life, like the virus, things like that. Knight of Cups, the Knight in Shining Armor. Definitely love coming in for you. I feel like saying June. Maya, as I always say, I don't trust psychic timing at all. So take that with a grain of salt. But I feel like saying June and Knight in Shining Armor could be a water sign coming in for you. Here is what I'd say. You have pretty much every sign here. So, it could be anything. But definitely love coming in for you. Love it. That looks good. All right. Stacy Randall, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what do I need to hear from my guides? The King of Cups, Stacy, the Fool. Time to take some sort of leap of faith is what. Time to get started on something here is what I'd say. King of Cups is like saying don't drown in your emotions, basically. And the Fool says it's like time to take some sort of leap of faith towards something new in your life is what I'd say. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. Hermit is like about finding your inner light or shining your inner light, allowing it to guide you. So I feel like meditation would be good for you as well right now. Kelly, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say card for career and love. For career, you have the 10 of Pentacles. Amazing. So very good for money. 10 of Pentacles to me says learn as much as you possibly can. Now, the more you learn about your career or whatever you do with this card, the more successful you will be with the 10 of Pentacles. So amazing. For love, you have the Death card and the 6 Wands. Some sort of success in love. Could be a transformation, of course, but, I would say definitely kind of like moving on here, or like this is like some sort of transformational love, moving towards new love with that 6 of Wands is what I'd say. Psychic Gem, hello, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I still have the long house in mid-May? I would say yes. I would say yes with these cards, so I would say yes to you. Fallon, hello. You say, can I have a lust card, please? Empress, very attractive at this time. Definitely a very good card for you. Card of abundance, success. Definitely can be a card of love as well, or love coming in. Could be, so yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure exactly what you're asking. Six of Cups, soulmates, love. So I like it. I like this a lot. Like I said, it says you're very attractive at this time. Definitely could be love coming in or lust, whatever you desire. April, thank you so much for the support as always. April says, sending support and hugs to all. Thank you, April. Really appreciate it. All right. I think I'm all caught up. Actually, I'm probably not. So, hold on one second, and we will make sure. All right. Yep, I'm all caught up here, people. So, if I have not answered your question, I will take a few more questions. So, feel free to put your questions in down below, and I will answer them. Mina, can I have a card for love? You have the Temperance card. I'd be patient, but I do feel like there could be love coming in for you. Daria, welcome. I wanted to ask for a love card to see if I should stay in a current situation or move on. I think you are gonna move on, is what I'd say. 3 of Wands, 8 of Wands, like charging away, charging towards something new. 3 of Wands is like another card of moving on. 3 of Wands says you could be waiting for the perfect moment, but it says like the perfect moment is now. So that's what I'd say to you. Amy says he is married but still wants to pursue me. Should I invest or walk away? Well, I would say no. I mean, to me, married men are no good. So that's what I'd say there. And I'm a man, right? So, yeah, you have the Star. Definitely a good card. But to me, I've just seen it too many times. Married men do not leave their wives. Okay, like this has nothing to do with tarot or psychic things and all this other stuff. I've seen it too much. Married men, they have mommy at home, right? That is their wife. It's like they're not going to leave that comfort. It's not going to happen, right? So I hate to burst your bubble, but that's what I'd say there. And how, like, why people? Why would you want to be with someone who's married? It's like you will always, when you get, if they do leave mommy, right? Then you will always be thinking, when are they going to do this to me, right? If they did it once, they'll do it again, right? No good. Plain and simple. Fallon, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I don't know why my other ones aren't popping up, but let's see here. Okay, Fallon's all set, so that's good. And are these others going to pop in? No. Valet, thank you for the super chat. Will the rest of my week be better? You have the 8 of Cups here, Emperor. Yeah, I would say it will probably like go according to plan. Basically, the 8 of Cups isn't necessarily a good card. It's a card of but it is a good card at the same time. It's like a card of walking towards fulfillment, walking away from things that no longer fulfill you. So that's what I'd say there. Emperor says like follow a plan, basically. Irina, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What kind of offer should be expected, financial or love? You have the Page of Swords or the Knight of Swords, 10 of Wands. This could really say both in a lot of ways, Irina. Knight of Swords is like a card of something charging towards you. 10 of Wands, whatever will release a burden from your life. King of Swords, this feels like love to me, but I really feel like it could be both in a lot of ways. Something you've been waiting for, clearly. 10 of Wands, Knight of Swords, so some sort of offer you've been waiting for a very long period of time. Could be financial as well. I feel like both is what I'd say. So it could be some sort of like both offer. Christina, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here... card for love this weekend. You have the Tower, 7 of Pentacles. I would be patient, is what I'd say to you. Ace of Pentacles, definitely love coming in the future, is what I would say here. But I would be patient. Tower is just like, Tower, as I always say, doesn't have to be a bad card. It could be just some sort of realization, like you realizing something. 7 of Pentacles, like a little bit slow, but it's not a bad card. And the Ace of Pentacles could be like an offer. So I do feel like there could be an offer coming in for you soon. All right. Irene, what's in the cards for me? You have the 8 of Pentacles. Work. 8 of Pentacles is like a card of mastering a craft. 8 of Pentacles to me is also a card of material success on the horizon. So it could be like more money coming in for you in the future. Ninja, you have a very good card of success, the World. So this is like a card of completion, reaching your goals, good things coming in for you. So love it. Sunny, how's my work for the month of May? I feel like it's just work, is what I'd say with the 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is kind of like a card of just work. So, normally it's a card of perseverance and not giving up, but I feel like it's just saying you will be working. Aisha, will I get... I would say yes, 9 of Cups. So some sort of wish fulfillment. Amita, I would say no with this card. This is just too good. Caro, will he come soon to reconcile or should I move on? 9 of Pentacles, Page of Swords. I would move on with these cards here. Even the 9 of Pentacles, it's a good card, but it's like more of a moving on card than anything else. Kelly, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. How's my Libra friend? I feel like they feel stuck, is what I'd say. But they could be improving with the Six of Swords. The Hangman is like just stuck in limbo, not moving forwards or backwards. The Six of Swords is like finally moving on. So I do feel like improvements here in a lot of ways. Candace, I had a strong connection with a man I met in early 2018. Jay, still think about him daily and feel we are supposed to be together. What are the chances he will approach me? You have the Ace of Swords. I would say, this is good. It says could be a victory here with Ace of Swords, but the Seven of Wands is too closed off of an energy, Candace, is what I would say to you. So I would like open up, to this person more. Ashley, thank you for the super chat. Can I have a card for love for myself and Sag, please? Sag, the strength card. Patience. I would be patient in this situation. This is pretty good, is what I'd say. But, again, I feel like this is saying patience. Ace of Cups. Yeah, I think you just need to be patient at this time. Ace of Cups is a good card. Your emotions overflowing, being really happy. So that's that. New style. Can you please tell me if Frony was slept with Carla? I would say no. Yeah, I would say no with these cards here. Nicole MC. Is Aquarius interested in me, or should I move on? I would say move on with the Three of Swords. Three of Swords is like a card of heartbreak. Shelly, you have the Nine of Swords. Get out of your head. Four of Wands. I think there's more freedom coming in for you here. To the person with the letters I can't pronounce your name, you say, should I move on from a current situation, or it's worth the wait? You have the Queen of Cups here, Five of Swords. I feel like you will move on, is what I'd say here with the Five of Swords. So, in a lot of ways, I feel like you'll be moving on. 11-11. 11-11-11. Pisces here. Thanks for all you do. Thank you. Card for my project success this year, or no? Pisces. I would say yes. The devil just represents hard work, so the devil just represents something you are bound to. It could just say that you are putting a lot of work into a project. That's it. So I feel like you're working hard. Nine of Pentacles, really good card, so I feel like you will be successful. Sandy Rose, Queen of Pentacles, love it. This is a good card. It says you could be picking a new path in life, or you could be choosing. It doesn't necessarily have to be a new path. It could also just be kind of like deciding to pick a path of resources, like trying to, like leading yourself to more resources in life. Claire, does S, the guy whom I have feelings for, have feelings for me? Seven of Swords, the Sun. I would say yes. This is like fears, so I'd let go of your fears. Sun is a very good card. Kiara, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What's going on with Virgo? I'm so annoyed. Page of Cups here, the Magician. They could be playing. Yeah, Five of Cups here. This is like probably you being sad or whatever. If they're trying to come back, this could be regrets. So, but I would be careful with that. Page of Cups, love offer. But Magician is like a tricky energy. Magician could also say that they are kind of like, all over the place, basically, is what I'd say there. Loretta, hello, thank you for the super chat. I'm a Scorpio, he's a Cancer. Future cards for us: Page of Pentacles, Queen of Swords here, and the Moon. This looks pretty good, even with the Moon. The Moon can represent fears and things like that. The Queen of Swords is like a little defensive energy as well, Loretta. The Page of Pentacles is like a card of anxiety. I always say Page of Pentacles to me is a very weird card, because it can represent anxiety, but it also can represent good news. So, it's kind of like a conflicting card, but I feel like as long as you open up here, that things will go very well. But if you stay closed off, then, or if you don't open up enough, or maybe it's them that needs to open up as well. So that's what I'd say. But I feel like somebody needs to open up more here for this to get moving forward a lot faster, is what I'd say to you. So I'm actually, Loretta, I'm actually going to pull you another card from this new deck. So hold on one second here, Loretta, and we will see. Loretta, yeah, Eight of Cups here, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like as long as you're patient, this will go well for you here. Scott, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles says, pick the new path. Like, Queen of Pentacles to me is like a card like the Crossroads. It says, like, pick the new path in life. Shirley, card for the rest of the week. You have the Ace of Swords, some sort of victory for you here, Shirley. I like this quite a bit. Ace of Wands, two aces. Love it. So definitely some sort of positive new beginning coming in for you with the Ace of Swords. Ace of Wands is like a passionate new beginning, so I feel like there could be a passionate new beginning coming in for you in life. A lot of abundance as well this week. Yeah, like I would focus on having fun as well. So that looks good. All right, Scott, I answered. I will answer like a couple more questions here, people, and then I'm gonna take off. So let's see here. Blessed Love will be in business partnership with a crush. How will it go for me in business and in love? I feel like it'll go pretty well, actually. Queen of Cups is a really good card of love, and the Eight of Pentacles, amazing card for business. So, yeah, I feel like it'll be really good for you. For sure. Thank you, Judith. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And that's it. All right, I will answer like one more-ish question, and then I'm taking off. My throat is starting to dry out here. Bianca, I don't really answer baby questions, but I would say yes to you. You know, to me, babies are between you and God, but I would say yes here with these cards. Yeah, I would say yes to you for sure. Really good cards, 4 Wands and the Knight of Cups. You know, definitely very good cards for like marriage, family, babies. So I would say yes to you. I like it. Let's see here. Shelly, a card for Sam. Yeah, I feel like he's fine. Look, a little dog right here. So yeah, I feel like he's fine. Nicole, thank you. You know what? I've had this on the wrong chat the whole time. Intuitive Tarot with the Amara. Hello. Can I have a card? Open-ended. No question. You have the world here. Opening up to the world. I feel like you could be getting a lot of attention from the world. Like, I feel like this could be a lot of attention coming in for you. I feel like you need to put something out. Too many fears. Nine of Swords. Too many what-ifs. So I feel like you need to, like, put something out into the world here. Kiara, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Do I let him back? Do I let him go when he's back? Intuition, got me. You have the Two of Cups here, 4 Pentacles. I would say yes, I would let him go. 4 Pentacles holding on too tightly, you know, onto something that needs to be let go of, is what I'd say to you. Evelyn, will our business sell as expected? I feel like you need to be patient, but I would say yes with the Temperance card for sure. April, thank you again so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. I'm going to cut this off here. So thank you, everyone. I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So make sure to come back for that. But thank you, and have a good night. Fallon, I feel like it could be an Earth. Thank you, by the way. I feel like it could be an Earth sign. 2 Earth cards. So I definitely feel like it could be an Earth sign coming in for you. Yeah, that's you, Empress. Very attractive at this time, Fallon. You have the Empress and the Queen of Wands. So I feel like it could be an Earth sign. But all right, thank you, everybody, again, and have a good night.